When we talk about biomechanics, I usually separate those two words as biology, and mechanics. So easy saying is human physics or animal physics. So we could work with human subjects. We can also work with animals such as dogs, cats, and all the subjects you're interested in. And then for physics, in general, you're trying to use some term or some biomechanics knowledge to explain what's happened and what is the reason. My research focus is using biomechanical approaches to understand injury risk factors and what can we do in order to prevent injury or help our athletes to return to play. So for our lab at KU here and also my own research interests, we are looking at lower limb injuries, specifically a ligament inside of the knee joint, which we call it as anterior cruciate ligament injury. So we are using motion capture system to look at how they are moving, and we also use force plates to measure what causes those motion. By providing those knowledge to our athletes and practitioners, we know where they are and what can we do in order to make them better. In general, my research is focusing on knee injuries, and now we are also open to ankle injuries as well as hip injuries. So the population-wise, we work with athletes. We also work with college students. So what we did currently, a running project in this lab is to look at how your arm movement gonna affect your knee involvement while you're doing single leg hopping tasks. So the reason we are doing it is in PT clinics, our PT field or other practitioners using the hopping distance to reflect where we are and to monitor the post-surgery rehab progress. But we don't really have a clear instruction for those tasks to our clients. So the research, we hope to use these results to give some clear explanation and instruction on the task itself. We are thinking if you're putting your hands on hip, gonna be better to evaluate your knee function after injury. Or if you're involving your arm to throw during jumping, that's going to contribute to a more real-world scenario. So that is a research project we are currently working on. The other project we are working is to look at how single leg backward hopping going to be a better or more sensitive task in order to evaluate knee involvement in patients who got anterior cruciate ligament reconstructions. So currently there is also an undergraduate research assistant. She is interested in looking at a specific sports that is line dance. She's in the KU line dance team. She wants to look at while you are holding a line costume while you are doing jumping, how that's gonna affect your jumping performance, jump height in terms of without holding it, as well as the effect of different positions.